James Harden's play this year, he's won an MVP, he's a perennial MVP candidate. It was not certain how he would exist in that backcourt with Kyrie Irving.
Yep.
They were incredible. And he is the reason that they are impossible to beat. With James Harden and Kyrie and KD all healthy, this will be the greatest offense in the history of American team sports by far. That's how much James Harden means to this team. Without James Harden, they're not going to get by Philadelphia. Look, there's no stopping KD, but you got two great defenders in Thibault and obviously Ben Simmons that you can use. And we saw what the Bucks did. Look, KD and Kyrie both went for over 30. They had control of the game kind of late, and then the Bucks took them out. It's the second time in a row the Bucks have beaten them.
Yeah, Chris Middleton had a great game, too. Let me ask you this, why we're waiting here for Kendrick Perkins to dial back in and get this tech stuff working. The one thing that surprised me about your answer is in the past you've been very critical of Harden, especially in the playoffs. So I understand we have Perk back, but why has that tune changed for you where he's the guy?
That's a great question because Harden doesn't have to take the big shot on this team.
Okay.
That may relax him enough that he can do it and do it successfully, but he's got KD and Kyrie for crunch time if he needs them.
So you're confident he'll show up. Got it.
Very.
Perk, where are you on this?
Well, I respectfully disagree with Max, okay? And look, even with James Harden, I still got Philly coming out of the Eastern Conference. I'm not going to overreact from what I saw with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets because we saw this in with the Milwaukee Bucks time and time again where they showed up and they dominated the regular season and fell short in the postseason. You have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, a two-time Finals MVP, and Kyrie Irving, a guy that hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history and Finals history on the same team together. They should be able to come out of the East. Hell, they better come out of the East with or without James Harden because they chose to team up together. Now, Molly, Max, here's the problem what I have with you, Max, is that you flip-flop so much. It is so irritating because it was 3-4 months ago. This same question was asked about who is the most important piece on this Brooklyn Nets team. You didn't say Kevin Durant. You didn't say Kyrie Irving. You didn't say James Harden. You know who you said? You said DeAndre Jordan.
Right.
You
At
said
the time they weren't playing any
Jordan
defense.
In his own record, because I actually agreed with you and said that he is the missing piece, but you said that, and now you flip-flopping and saying that it's James Harden. And 3 or 4 months ago, you said that it was DeAndre Jordan.
I'm going to address that. I'm going to address that right now because I want to go see you down in Beaumont or wherever you want to take me. Look, I'll go see Kendrick Peoples. Look, the bottom line is the Nets had the worst defense of all time. Just like I said they're going to have the best offense of all time, they literally, measurably had the worst defense of all time in the history of basketball, history of the NBA. So at that point, given the roster, I thought the guy who needs to step up to make this even an okay defense is DeAndre Jordan. At that moment, I thought it was true, and he started to do it. And then Claxton came back, and Claxton has to do it, and they got some bodies. Aldridge had to retire, but they have Blake. They have some bigger bodies. And they started quickly, much quicker than I thought, playing solid kind of mid-pack defense, which is, as you pointed out, Perk, all they needed to do. When you say I flip-flop, if by that you mean I adjust my opinion to new evidence, then you are correct. That's right. If there is new evidence, I adjust my opinion. That is true. What do you do?
You know what, Max? I will say this. I will say this about the Brooklyn Nets, right? And what they did in the past 2 games against the Milwaukee Bucks. When you get toward the end of the season, and it's a team that you could possibly face that is going to be in your way and stopping you to getting to your goal, which is the winning the championship, and you're at the end of the season, you don't want to give them no hope. You don't want to give them no confidence. And right now, the Milwaukee Bucks got confidence. Giannis, he has confidence to actually beat the Brooklyn Nets. So I will say right now the Brooklyn Nets should have concerns, but they weren't my pick anyway. I still got the 76ers to come out of the Eastern Conference. So neither here or there with or without James Harden, my pick is the 76ers, and I'm not
James Harden. With James Harden, just mark my words. James Harden gets healthy. Not only do the 76ers not have a chance, there's not a team in the NBA capable of taking the Nets 7 games in a series. Not one.
And Molly, he don't have to come to Beaumont, Texas to visit me. I'll fly to New York and make Max smell my cologne. It's in Miyake or Barn number 9.
As long as you wear a lot of it, Perk. I don't know about that beard.
Whatever.
That's not easy to keep clean. Let's be honest.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.